When it comes to stacking gold and silver, one of the most important rules is buy what you can, but only when you can afford it. Hello everybody, welcome to Sobriety and Silver. I woke up sober this morning, because you know it. Went to bed sober last night. Today is 1,216 days of continuous sobriety. Day 252 of stacking silver. Getting on YouTube, just having a blast, man. Having a blast. Alright, this video, what I wanted to talk about was basically slow and steady wins the race. And what I mean by that, if you're new to stacking, like I was 252 days ago, absolutely no idea what I was doing, no clue what to buy. You've heard me mention Coin Shop Chris. I bugged that guy so much that he finally just gave me his phone number and said, "Hey man, just call me." And we have become really good friends, and at least once or twice a week I'm calling him. Not to call him just as a friend, but I'll joke around and say, "Hey, brother, I need to talk to Coin Shop Chris right now. I got a question." And he's always got his opinion, and I'm telling you what, the man knows his silver. So let's get into this slow and steady wins the race. I started out stacking. My very first purchase was $1.40 in face value. Now, not these exact coins, but just to give you an idea, this is $1.40 face value of 90% junk silver. So that was my very first purchase. I do not make large purchases. And I tell you what, it felt very strange. I've mentioned this in a video before too. It felt very strange giving a stranger at a coin shop $32 in cash, or whatever the price was at the time. I can't remember. It was 30 something. And him giving me a handful of change. You know, going home and explaining that to my wife, the benefits of that, you know, it took me a while to get over that. But now I understand the benefits of it. And I apologize about the phone shaking. My dogs are running around everywhere. And I'm sure one of them will bump the phone in a minute. What are you doing, Belle? Alright. So like I said, I can't do large purchases. But that does not mean that I can't stack silver. And what you see in front of you is part of my junk silver. I have more, not a whole lot more, but I do have more. And this is what I want to show, is that the stack will grow over time. 252 days, I went from $1.40 in face value of junk silver to more than what you see in front of you. Now, some of them are 35% war nickels. Some are 40% halves, which I love the 40% halves. The LCS I go to north of me will take them. Usually, if he needs them, he'll give about 95 to 96% of spot. The one down south of me doesn't really care for them. So it really depends on your LCS. He will take them, but I just can't get a whole lot for them. I haven't tried to sell any. It was just more of a conversation thing. I actually did call him. But he just doesn't care for him, and he doesn't care for the 35% war nickels. But that doesn't mean that they're not worth stacking. If you're into coin roll hunting, it's a great way. Nickel roll hunting is a great way to find war nickels. Now, a lot of these I did find nickel roll hunting, and a lot of them I bought. But I bought them early in my stacking. Not really understanding what is a good purchase, what is not a good purchase. I came into it trying to buy everything I could possibly buy, and I was constantly, well, I'm not going to say constantly, because like I said, I had Coin Shop Chris helping me quite a bit. But there have been times that I overpaid for silver because I liked it and didn't understand that just because it's pretty and has an awesome design on it, that I can take it to my coin shop, whichever one I go to, and say, hey, I paid an extra 10, 15 bucks for this because of the design on it, or the, whatever, doesn't mean that they're going to. No, they're going to give you spot price for it or under spot. But my point is, to anybody that's new to stacking, if you don't make a lot of money, like me, I don't make a ton of money. I don't go out and buy 10, 12, 50 ounces at a time. I nickel, literally, one or two at a time. These quarters you see here, these are 90% silver quarters. And again, this is for new stackers. Somebody that is looking to get into it, but just maybe doesn't make a lot of money. These right here are awesome to buy. You can get them one or two at a time, and a lot of these, that's exactly how I did it. I'd get on eBay and find somebody selling one, or maybe three, or maybe five of them, depending on what my budget was. And that's how I accumulated a nice stack of 90% silver. Now, you see some YouTubers on there, you see some creators on YouTube, and this is not a bash against them at all. Absolutely, I want to get to that point someday, but they'll show this great big huge stack of silver and 90% silver, and you think, I'll never get there. But you got to remember, they've been doing it for quite a while, and maybe they're doing the same thing. 1 ounce here, $5 face value of quarters, $1 face value of quarters, 1 quarter. It just depends on your budget. And another thing that I learned that, well, I'm still a little bad at it, but is don't spend it if you don't have it. The silver is not going anywhere. The price will fluctuate. But if you don't have the money to get it, don't get it yet. Wait until you can afford it, and then when you can afford to get some silver, only get what you can, so you don't have to... Oh, see, I knew it. There goes. Sorry about that, guys. That was Sadie, my Aussie, trying to be all nosy. But anyway, Sadie, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, now I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, only what you can afford, so you don't want to have to turn around and sell it back because you overspent. And it's easy to do because you see that shiny silver and you just want it. You got to have it. And that's that instant gratification thing that comes with recovering alcoholic. With that being said, that's really all I got about silver. Bits and pieces, man. You will be surprised how fast your silver stack grows just by doing a little bit at a time. And not only that, you cost average. That cost average is so important when it comes to stacking silver. If you can afford to and go out and buy 100 ounces all at once, well, the next day, the silver might drop $1. It's better, in my opinion, to if you're going to make a large purchase, spread that out over a few days or maybe even a week. Cost average your stack. That way you're not locked into, man, I bought 100 ounces at $35 and now it's dropped down to $33. If you spread your purchases out, you'll cost average your stack and it'll all work out great. You're going to love stacking silver. It's an amazing, amazing hedge against inflation. A great way to save money. If you are new into stacking silver, get on YouTube, look at some other content creators and see how they do it, see how I do it. It's just a wonderful, wonderful thing to do. Now I want to switch gears a little bit and talk about the UPMA program. Everybody's been following what gold's doing. Gold is just off to the races right now. I don't know what's going on. You know, I don't follow all that stuff as far as why gold's doing it. I just know it's going up. And you guys have heard me talk. There goes my dog again. Come on, babies. You guys know that if you've been watching this channel, you know that I got into the UPMA program, United Precious Metals Association, through Alpine Gold. I'm up over 16% right now. And I've not added any more to it. I wish I did. You know, there's always that hindsight is 2020. But Oklahoma's going to be getting the goldbacks. I don't know when. As far as I know, there's no release date or anything like that. But I want to be prepared for when they do get them. So I'm really excited about the goldbacks, the United Precious Metals Association. 16% return on my money since December. You ain't gonna find a bank that'll do that. Now, obviously, it goes up and down with the price of gold, but I don't know, man. Gold's just doing its thing right now, so we'll see. And then once I get enough in there, if they now have fractional gold, so once I get enough in there, I don't have to cash it out and get goldbacks. I can get a coin, or I can get fiat dollars. Just depends on what I want. But right now, I am leasing what I have and getting an extra 2% on my return. Plus, as the price of gold goes up, goldbacks and the UPMA program goes up. It's great. I like it. With that being said, I don't have much on sobriety today. I do want to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed to this channel. We're 949 subscribers. 51 more to go. So if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe. Come hang out with a sober dude. Been sober for a little over 3 years. If you're new, we are giving away 2 troy ounces of silver. This one is from Coin Shop Chris, and if you haven't checked his channel out, amazing channel. It's a 1 troy ounce buffalo. I'm putting in a 1 troy ounce freedom seed, and FG Stacker sent a 1 ounce copper freedom seed. And he's another channel that I really like. And FG, thank you for that copper pour for my wife. Thank you for taking the time to do that. It's going to be a gift. She watched the video and she is super happy with the way it turned out. Just amazing. I really thank you. You jumped on the ball and did that quick, and it looks really good. Looks really good, and so do the Tree of Life. Really came out good. So now I'm rambling. Now I'm just talking just to talk. You guys have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed Wednesday. And I'll see you in the next video. Little bit at a time, guys. 1's here, 3's there, 5's there. Whatever you can afford. It's fun, and you'll thank yourself. See ya.